So I've been trying to get into reading recently, except I can never figure out where to start. But then the other day, I found this. The Bible. So I'm going to be reading this entire Bible containing 727,969 words within the next 24 hours. At an average human reading pace of 238 words per minute, this task would take approximately 50 to 70 hours, but the Bible is cut into two segments, the Old Testament and the New Testament. So I can make this task shorter by listening to a sped up audiobook of the Old Testament while reading the New Testament. So I was getting everything set up for this challenge. This is the chair that I'm going to be spending the next day in. It's a cool chair, it spins. But then I had a little bit of an idea. Wow, that's hot. Frick. I was gonna put a light bulb above my head to show that I had an idea. That's embarrassing. There's this show called The Chosen that follows the first 4 books of the New Testament. So I can eliminate those 4 books by watching this show. I know, it's a genius idea. I've got The Chosen that's gonna be playing right here. I have a 24-hour. I got an audio version of the Old Testament. I've got something to keep track of all my progress. I've got an extra camera angle, and I've got my Bible right here to read the New Testament. I also found this Bible quiz that I'm gonna be taking at the end of the challenge, where if I fail, I have to redo the whole 24 hours. It's still me, guys. I'm just wearing this really cool hat. The first hour, I had to get used to all the stimulation my brain was going to be receiving. This is what I'm going to be hearing for the next 24 hours. Is this a biblical version of Fight Club? By the way, this is not a reaction video. It's just going to be random clips that everyone can understand. Is she about to jump? At the beginning of hour 2, I got a furry little visitor. Look, he's adorable. I also yawned for the first of many times, fixed my hair, finished the book of Acts. It's kind of hard to keep you guys updated on the audiobooks, but Moses just parted the sea.
Follow me.
I will.
You as well. Yes, you, James and John. Come, follow me.
Dude. Guys, this feels monumental, okay? Jesus just called his first few disciples. I just finished Romans. I have no idea what's going on in the audiobook. We're in the middle of Leviticus. At one point, my friend stopped by for a second, so I convinced him to go get me some food. Keep it biblical. Try to tell a parable while you're doing it. No, I'm playing. No, I'm not.
So I just got off work, which is why I'm currently covered in paint. So we're gonna go get Amos a pizza, and then we're gonna cook it for him.
He looks like Andrew Garfield a little bit. Or maybe I'm just crazy.
Dollar General.
I am so hungry right now. You have no idea how convenient that is. I just stated how hungry I was. Also, what the flip, dude?
It just fell off.
Did you pray over that?
Oh.
No, I'm like, no, dude, we're not doing this, no. Okay, 2 Corinthians is officially done. This thing is annoying me so much. Where are we? Okay, we're near the end of Numbers. After 2 Corinthians, the books get significantly shorter, so... Explanations. In episode 7 of The Chosen, Jesus calls Matthew, a tax collector, to be his disciple. It causes some tension. Pretty cool, though. W episode. Here's the problem, though, guys. You can hear this, too. I just did the math in my head. All the episodes of this show combined is longer than 24 hours, so we're gonna have to watch it at 2 times speed. Reading montage. Just got 2 books out the way. Philippians and Colossians. After that, I got bored of reading, and then I did this. Eight hours in, my brain started to hurt a lot. 1 and 2 Timothy done. I finished 2 more books before I decided to take a break. Bam, bam. The sound effects were necessary. This is me taking a break. Hour 9, my reading slowed down exponentially. Hey guys, future Amos here. I finished reading the book of Hebrews, but forgot to mark it off on camera. You're welcome. Hour 10, Jesus did some thing on a mountain. I took my time finishing the book of James. Guys, that transition was really cool in my head at 1 a.m. Please just let me have this. Also, this challenge took place throughout daylight saving time. Crazy, right?
Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David, and Timbo cedars with mason.
The next 4 books of the Bible were really short, so after finishing those, there was only 1 book left. Let's read about the end of the world. And that's exactly what I did for about 20 minutes, but then... Sorry, Song of Solomon just turned on. Goodness gracious. Explanation time. Song of Solomon is the romance portion of the Bible. Can you stop talking about her like that? Before the end of hour 12, I finished reading Revelations. I can officially mark this entire board off. But I still have almost half an audiobook to listen to, and 11 more episodes of The Chosen. But the show still isn't over, so they haven't made the crucifixion of Jesus yet. So I still gotta read that for myself within the next 12 hours. But I'm gonna take a break and just watch the show for a little bit, while also listening to my audiobook. So the goal was to just chillax and enjoy the show without falling asleep. Also, I fell asleep. I actually slept for a while. Okay guys, I'm gonna be so for real. I fell asleep for a little bit. That's embarrassing. There's 2 hours left on the timer. I'm on episode 2 of season 4 of The Chosen, and I put the audio back to the last point I remember it, which is Daniel chapter 1. I'm gonna have that going on 4 times speed, this on 2 times speed, and I should be able to have enough time for this. But I need to start reading the crucifixion because they haven't made that in Chosen yet. I didn't do another beautifully crafted whiteboard for everything I'm about to read, but here's what it is. I also expected these last few hours to just drag along, but this show got so interesting. Yo. Yeah, one of the main characters just freaking died. Anyways, at the end of hour 22, I finished reading everything I had left. And then 30 minutes later, I finished the audiobook. We're down to the last little bit of the... Okay, so I don't know why, but for some reason, I just don't finish what I'm about to say here. But I am about to finish the last episode of The Chosen.
Will you come with me? Where else will we go?
Dude, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I listened to an audiobook of the Old Testament, read the New Testament, and watched The Chosen. And I still have 44 minutes left. Alright, now I've got to go take the test. So I've let my knowledge marinate for a few days because if I get this wrong and have to redo the whole 24 hours, I am going to lose it. I pulled up the hardest test I can find. Let's get to quizzing or whatever, I don't know. I think a passing score is 80%, so I'm pretty sure I'm doing okay. Which I was until I failed 3 questions in a row. Oh no, I feel like I screwed up on the end. 2735. What percentage is that? It's only 77%, guys. Oh no. I guess I'm gonna do a part 2 where I just read the entire Bible. 100-hour challenge. Until then, I'm gonna go run a marathon for the next video. Subscribe if you want, and our total ding counter was 14. Whoop whoop. That was dumb. But I hid some more throughout the video, so comment how many you can find.